Welcome to Satisfactory. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 5 of our Let's Play. Right, what do we have here? We have a derelict base that is looking good on paper, but doesn't work because there is no power attached to it. Whoops. Well, we ran out of time last time, but that is... Whoops, we just made it. Well, there's no excuse. We are going to wire it up, and then we're going to see if all of my good intentions are actually coming through. The one thing that isn't actually done is I can see that we are missing. So this is a starter base where we'll be building all the things we want. Can I place it here? Well, obviously I can. So now we can actually clean up some of the horrible designs we had last time or previously. By saying, you know what, this one here, you now go into that location, which goes into that location, which is going to that location, and that one. And this will now be producing here. Get started. That's working fine. And we need one more splitter, which, like that one, is built in a kind of awkward position. We will build it the same place. Just so it is consistent. We like consistency in our designs. And there. Right, so copper comes in. Happily, I might say. And here. Alright. None of this is, of course, powered yet, so there is that. And over here, let's start with the... There. I mean, why didn't I just say I wanted it a bit nicer so I could do like this? Look at that, much nicer. Right, we are, however, needing some power poles to be assigned, and I think we'll put it right. Missing cable? Are we seriously missing cable? Yeah, we are. We always seem to be missing cable. I never really prioritized the cable, but it's gonna stop because now we have a specific location designed to build cable. Yes. There, that's a bit of cable for us. That one, this one. And, well, you know what, let's just put it into that one. Yep, there are some who say that I am a bit haphazard with my power poles considering how strict everything else is. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, you don't have a recipe. Well, that's kind of important, isn't it? Yep, it is. Wow, that's a long time you've not been doing much. Oh well. Oh, that's fully constrained. So it's also working. Now this belt, we are going to take the other one out. Because we actually, at this point, we are only using 60 iron for this. It does seem like a lot, but a lot of machinery, but in the end it's only 60 iron per minute. So 1 per second. And we now have an awful amount. And this one can then either be deconstructed or just powered off. I think I'll just power it off, because there's no point in deconstructing it. This one will eventually not be able to keep up. Out of 40, yeah, whatever. And this one will now be 50, because then it produces the 30 per minute that we wanted there. The 60 per minute that we wanted, which is what the base over there is demanding here. I'll take a bit of this. We are going to be in trouble soon with our power supply. Did we get a research here last time? Oh yes, the flower petals. Nice.
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for two things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Alright. Hub Tier 2. That is within our domain, but it's not what we want to do right now. Looks like we have almost all of the iron we need, but the base has pretty surely built exactly what we need by the time we get back here. Yep, I need to get rid of all of this iron and copper ore and ingots in my base. So this is how I'm gonna do it. You need a clean inventory, but otherwise it just keeps filling up with junk. Well, it does fill up with junk, but at least we can somehow control it, right? And now the wire. Yeah, that's not so much, even though it says like a lot of items, but look, it's less than 50 now. It's not even 40. It's barely 30. Yeah, 20 takes no time. There's like 10 or so. There's nothing left. It's done. And, okay, sorry. Inventory, sort. Looking good. That one's easy. That one and that one. I like to put whole stacks in. And we also need this one to be actually redone a bit better. But we ran out of time. Because it's really impractical for me to grab the stuff up here. So what I should be doing is actually... Okay, I have an idea. It's gonna be a big idea. And isn't it tempting to take one, 2, no. Right, so what if we built one more of these that was built exactly as close as it could there, and then another one that was flipped in up there. So it goes in that way. Then it comes in on the backside, goes basically from here to here. And then from there it goes this is too close, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna clip. 2 up. And from here to... Oh no, I have to redo that one. Okay, let's just see if we can get this done. It's not the best location. It actually could look a bit better if I build it here. 1, 2. Very aesthetically focused, and yes, and that goes in here. Yeah. So this one needs to be rotated. I wonder, can I build it underneath it? No, it doesn't allow that. That's just too complicated. Alright, so from here it goes towards me, goes away from me, goes away from me, and towards me. So,
a new subscriber.
Oh, really?
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Thank you. Sorry about that. It happens sometimes when I'm recording that we get a new subscriber on Twitch. Thank you. Whoever that might be. That is really awesome. I love it, obviously. That is what keeps this channel from being, from being just a hobby. Right, so this one can go in. Did I not do it right? Is it outbound? That is outbound. This one? It's outbound. Yeah, we got these wrong. Ah, there was the top one that just flipped. There. Alright, hope this makes sense. So basically, let's jump up and have a look at it. Okay. It comes up in the top one. Then it goes over to the next one. Then it goes out here on the outer one, goes down, goes in, goes all the way around into that one. Why is this important? Well, the important thing is that if I wanted to include more, then I could just lift this one up. It's actually not exactly how I wanted it. Because I'd actually wanted to get it in from the bottom and then work its way up, work its way down. That's fine for now. We're not going to do the other ones. Let me think about it. We did get a few of these. And we have everything we need, right? I'm just a bit concerned about... Are we really getting what we need here? Oh yeah, now we see it. Okay. I was just a bit... Where are they? They're there. And we also have to keep in mind that our power will soon run out. I'm sure of it. I got this 6th sense. I don't know if it's 6th, but it's a power sense. Sounds better than it is. There we go. We got utility.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
But more importantly, we can build... That's the middle, yep. We can build a watchtower, a lookout tower. There, which will give us an absolutely phenomenal view of our base. Even picturesque view, you might even say. There. I would call it picturesque. And don't jump down. See, this is really wonky. The way I do it, and it's not the correct way, is I stand here and I just fall down and then I go in towards the ladder and then I can climb down. It's not correct, but I don't know any other way to do it. And just the whole thing with just back up slowly. I don't think you've been walking on a ladder if you just basically walk slowly backwards and hope that you'll go down the ladder and not just fall down the ladder. How much do we have? We have not enough. Right. Let's have a look. The next thing we want to do, if I can get this before I run out of power, that would be absolutely amazing. The obstacle clearing, yes. There. Let's take that one. We need some... some of the things are easy. That one's... Yeah, let's do this. We can do it. We are going to get 10 reinforced plates. They're easy to craft. Not worth trying to do anything except handcraft these at this moment. Boom. 10. And then we need the copper cables as well. That should also be easy to make. And then it's just, as usual, a matter of do we have enough iron? And the answer to that is probably not yet, but soon-ish. Let's build 100 of these cables. We could also just pick them up at our local cable store. Now that we have one. Got it. That's not enough. Well, it actually is enough because it does. There we go. That's enough. Yep, it is. And it will return in 10 seconds. There we go. There it is. Looking awesome. And perfect timing. We get these things in. That gives us a clearing. That is amazing.
Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
So we need 10 more iron plates. Yeah. Eight, 9, 10. And then we need some more screws. I can see that. And it's not enough. And then I ran out of iron rods. Too bad. One more run for iron rods, and then we should be having our chainsaw. Just need to make a bit of fuel, and then it's gonna be good. There, got it. That's enough. All right, we like this base, but I do have a very, very strong sense that we are almost out of power. We're gonna check it, so it's just not just my intuition here, but we have something more tangible to work on. There, got a chainsaw. That is amazing, this chainsaw. Equip it. Looking good. Love the fact that there's a special animation for the first time. Looking good, but it doesn't work. You can see the blinking light. We don't have enough. Let's have a look at this power. 92. That's actually not a problem at all. So let's go build some biofuel. And there we go. As soon as I craft it, it just gets poured into it. And that will mean we can now start really clearing out some of the big shrubberies around the base and get better space for it. And I don't think it fits, does it? Nope, there's gonna be 2 left. Ooh. Alright, we can also take some of these things. A particularly interesting. Ooh, I got mycelia. Nice. And also some silica that doesn't... Whoa! The giant tree disappeared. Like the giant tree disappeared. Wow. I wonder how much I got from it. I have 53 wood now, so I probably got a lot. So this is why... This is quite a deliberate way I've done it. I tried to make do without getting too much biomass. Too much picking up the biomass until I got this, but then I prioritized the chainsaw because it is so incredibly efficient compared to just running around. Plus you can also remove some of these damn trees in the way. And then there are also some trees that are kind of in the way. When silica becomes useful, then I'm sure this rocky start becomes much better, because right now, yeah, you get a lot of silica, but they don't have a use. But the other starting locations don't have any silica at all, if I recall correctly. But right now it doesn't even have an icon, so yeah. Hopefully something awesome. But mycelia is insanely good to have. Oh, the joy of just chopping down trees and the true enemy. Oh, no, I thought it was inventory that's always full, already full. There we go. Gotta make sure that we can clear out the stuff that's in our base. That palm tree here. You definitely do not belong. And then we cleared the path around it. Almost. We're gonna fill up our inventory for sure. And then we're gonna go back and get the leaves at least put into the construction. Alright. Not a lot left, inventory wise. Yeah, no, I can't take any more, can I? 47, we can take this one. Yep. Limestone as well. 53. Nice tree over here. Because once the inventory is full, you can't really pick up anymore. Well, not just really, but you can't pick up anymore. Oh, we just... Yeah, now I can't pick up anymore. We can not even ditch the chainsaw. Alright, so I think we're making really good progress now. This is... The fact that we have the chainsaw means that we can start clearing, or the base has been cleared out, and it's gonna be a bit more organized from now on. This also means, unfortunately, that this one is just doesn't cut it anymore. Pull this over here. Boom. And... now I don't need to carry around that one. That seems so dangerous. And what I can do, though, is here. Mycelia. We just found some mycelia out there. Let's research that. And the flowers, the mycelia, the silica, and the silica. And we'll get the concrete, because when you chop down some trees near some stone, then you will get a bit of stone with it. I'm kind of wondering if we could get one more thing done. Let's try it. Let's try it. And yep. And that's actually the automatic crafting of... yeah, I know, that shouldn't be up there. Sorry, the automatic crafting of biofuel. If I could build that over here, wouldn't that be nice? And looks like it's actually just size-wise, yep, it's gonna work. Maybe like this. It's built somewhat different because I don't need quite as much space for it, because it actually starts the other way around. And then here comes the efficient way of building stone. Yet again, despite everything, I am actually a bit lucky that it fits in exactly to cover this area. That is so nice. Sometimes I'm a bit lucky. Alright, so what I need to do is actually I need to build 2 locations that will be building, they'll be inputting things. And I got advice in one of my streams that you could actually have them on top of each other, so that you put wood in here and leaves up there. That kind of makes sense. Wood is below the leaves on a normal tree. So this way. Ah, that does happen sometimes. Then hopefully we can take this one and then we'll take the other one with it. Yes. Yeah. I'll take that one just because it's ugly. It doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Alright. So from here, this one. Don't have this. We are going to get this into weeds. No. Into 2 assemblers or constructors that I realize that I can't build because I don't have any reinforced plates. So I'm gonna get 4 constructors. That means I need 12 reinforced plates. And now I might actually get in trouble with the power. Well, I will get in trouble with the power once I do this, but yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. We can at least build it, and then we may hook it up another time. See, now I'm honestly not so keen on this idea. Because, yeah. Yeah, I don't like this. I think I'll do it the other way. I have a plan. It may not make sense, but I'll walk us through it. Don't you worry. build the infrastructure here first. Can't afford. Alright, well that's close and interesting. Logistics, merger. Alright, it's almost built. The infrastructure, then we'll start walking through what it actually does. This is kind of my way of doing it. So, here I'll put in leaves. Over here, I'll put in the wood. What? Why didn't that work? There. And why is it not going out? Oh, it is. Okay. And that will go into these two locations. That one, taking biomass for wood. The other one, making biomass from leaves. So we now have biomass coming out. That will be made into biofuel. And biofuel. And that'll be coming over here, merged, go back in to 1, 2, 3 storages of biofuel. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Only thing we need is to make sure that we scale it up and that we or scale it down. Let's get a power pole. There, now everything is scaled up. This one can consume 75 per minute, but outputs an insane amount. So this one has to be scaled down to, all right, I think 17%. Something tells me 17%. I'm not sure. 17% was absolutely phenomenally awesome because now this one is filling up a full belt. This one can consume 60, which is what it's going to get. And output that here. This one can consume 150, but it will not be able to get 150, so we just get it to 40. And that'll work. But if it's 40, then it'll only produce less than that, 36. Okay, so this one has to be only 36, and that's going to be like 60% maybe? Oh, man. We'll just see. Get that in there. 36. Oh, perfect. All right, so this will give us biofuel gradually, slowly, but it means that when we get this out, it actually, yeah. So now we have a pretty functional base here. This is the entirety of the starter base as I prefer to build it. We are going to need to put some of this biofuel into use very soon. There, and this is the base as it looks now. I'm very happy with it. This will just mean that we can start building big and awesome and tech, because this one is just slowly chugging along. And let me end this episode before it suddenly loses power, because that's kind of likely, isn't it? Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying it. If you do, you know where the like button is, and you know that where to leave your comments. And if you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button if you feel that I've deserved it. And until next time, stay effective.